Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we solve the problem of building with sunlights. Right? This is the problem, and in that problem, the problem says that given an array of height of the certain buildings that lies adjacent to each other, sunlight start falling from left side of the building. If there is a building of a certain height, all the buildings to the right side of its having lesser heights cannot see the sum. Find the total number of building that receives sunlight. Means I just have to uh, this problem and understand, like you are live in the certain uh, what we say, just you are live in the uh, colony. In that colony, some buildings are very height and some buildings are very low height. So uh, in a winter season, uh, when the when the sunlight has come, then the first is come with the heighted building, but the lesser height buildings will never receive. So this is the concept of this problem. So in that problem, it is taller than all buildings of its left. Means I just have to count all the building which is receive the sunlight. And which building receive the sunlight? The building which is taller from the smaller building, right? Now, so we can track max height so far from left. If current building height greater than max height, it gets sunlight, right? So in that brute force idea, what we think in a brute force, for each buildings, check all buildings on the left, right? If any building on the left it taller, I said that if any building on the left is taller, then current building cannot see sunlights, otherwise it can, right? So the brute force approach is very simple. There is the uh, int n is equal to array dot size and int count is equal to 0. There is a loop for int I is equal to 0, I greater than is equal to n and I plus plus. Bull can save is equal to true, and for int j is equal to 0, j greater than is equal to I and j plus plus, right? Now if array of I and array of there is array of j, if array of j is bigger from the I, then can save is equal to false, so it will not count. So break this, and if can save, then count plus plus, simple, and then return count. This is the brute force approach. Now see, it will, yeah, it will submit or not, yeah, it will pass the brute force approach also. In that there is a time complexity of order of n square, and then it will pass, and space is order of 1. But I solve the problem, but I just explain you the brute force better approach also and the optimal approach also. So in that there is the order of n square. So what we can think and what we can do here for optimize, so in that can we do like order of n square convert in order of 1, and the space is also order of n, that is fine. So what we can do, in my mind I think like pre-compute, what you say, pre-compute max height till index I, right? Means I pre-compute the maximum height see so far from the left using an array. Then for each building I check if it is greater than or equal to the previous max, this reduced time complexity. Means if I just pre-compute the maximum height, right, and then each building, if check if there is any greater than or equal to the previous. if any of the values greater than from the previous, then that is the pre-compute, right? So in that, I just reduce the time complexity of this problem. So how can I solve this problem? So simple, like same thing, int n is equal to array dot size, and then I just have to take a vector extra specific pre-compute uh, left max of n, and then left max 0 is equal to array 0, and then for int I is equal to 1, I greater than is equal to and I plus plus. Left max of I is equal to max of left max I minus 1 to array I. Int count is equal to 0. First thing is int count is equal to 1. Here what we can do, here I just pre-compute from the left max. Now I just have to for int I is equal to 1 to and I plus plus, and then if array of I greater than is equal to left max I minus 1, then count plus plus, and then at the end return count. Now check it will pass or not. Yeah, submit. Yes, it is also submitted. So in that there is time complexity of order of n, and a space is also absolutely order of n, because we have to take in the extra spaces here. Now can we optimize this also and optimal approach? So what we just optimize the extra space can we do? We can do like, if we can think, keep only one variable, like if the current building, we maintain a running maximum height from the left. What we maintain a running maximum height from the left if the current building is taller than or equal to the maximum it can sunlight. Like there is a 6, this is our maximum value. Now I just go 2 is the smaller value, so I just not taking this, because why because it is smaller than. Now I just go on the next, this is the 8, so there is a chance to compute the so this is the greater than of our previous element, and this is our greatest element of the 6, so I just also compute this. So I will increase the count here also. Now just go here, 4 is the lesser than of our current value than previous value 8, so it will not taking. Now I just go on the next, 11 is the greater value of 8, so that I will take in. Now 13 greater element of 11, that I will take in. So I just have to compute from the from the maximum left. I just computed this, then we update the maximum. Always we can find the sunlight, then taller element, then we update the height. So in that problem I just remove the extra spaces, right? And also int count is equal to 1. First building always visible, right? First building always visible, that is the edge case. You can take here. Now int max so far is equal to array of 0, right? This is our tallest element. Now there is a start loop, int I is equal to 1 to the n and I plus plus, right? Now if array of I greater than is equal to max so far, got it? Yeah. Now count plus plus, now max so far is equal to array of I, and return count, got it? Now there is an error, int I is equal to, that is my bad. Now it will pass, and you can see there is nothing use any of extra spaces here, and in that the time complexity of order of n and the space is order of 1, right? So this is the total approaches which I shared with you to the brute force, better and optimal approaches. All will just start from the order of n square, then reduce the time complexity to order of n and space also order of n, and then optimize the space order of n and order of 1. So that is the problem. Now thank you for staying till the end, and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.